What's up, everybody? I don't know when was the last time I picked up my camera and started recording. Has probably been a couple of weeks. I didn't do anything for the 4th of July. I never do anything because I don't. And I don't like fireworks. Like, we're talking about climate change, you know, like what's going on with the world. But these podcasters were talking about how the people that are just doing their, how do you word it? Going to work 9 to 5, as they say, you know, the type of job. Doing whatever that they have to do to pay bills, electricity, whatever in the house, you know? And people are always saying, save water, save electricity. Yeah, but look at the people that have money, and I don't know how they word it, but they said something like this, how the wealthy people, the rich people, they have all these private jets, private planes, same thing, right? I don't know. Private jets, private planes, probably are using a lot of water for their grass. For what? For what? Why do you need to water your grass? And of course, like, it doesn't matter to them because they got the money. So like, oh, let me water the grass, make it all green. Let me go in a private jet because I want to go on Europe or something, you know? Why can't you go in a regular plane? Why can they not go in a regular plane? And if you need a bodyguard, then get a bodyguard to be right next to you. But why? I don't understand. J-Lo, I don't know how much money she got. I heard, and it ended up being true in other podcasts, a different podcast that I heard when I am recording this. It was already a month ago, probably a month ago. Yeah, a month ago that I heard about it. That they said, so J-Lo was gonna go on tour, you know, and then she had to cancel it because no one ended up buying it. Imagine that, you know. And then she goes on a trip somewhere in Europe, but she doesn't go in a private jet, private plane. You know what she goes on? The people that aren't rich, don't got that much money, go on a regular plane. Why do rich people act like this to the people that aren't rich? And I know probably have never met any rich person. Haven't met no rich person in my life. But maybe there's some that are like, okay, we're the same. And then there's others that are like, no, you're here and I'm here. I don't get that. Like, I just don't understand why you're rich, you're wealthy, and I'm gonna water my grass, I'm gonna go on a private jet, I'm gonna get a boat, bring all the people that are also rich, I'm gonna buy the most expensive stuff. Oh, this sentence might, it's kind of controversy. That word is so hard to pronounce. So that, can money make you happy? And I always say no, because maybe for some people it will make them happy, but money would not make me happy. Like, yes, I got this camera a couple years ago, but money does not make me happy. I go to Disneyland, rides, and of course you have to pay for it, but money doesn't make me happy. I hope it makes sense. Like, what is it? How do you word it? Like, the material stuff, that's not a big deal to me. Like, I remember I don't know, there's crazy people in the world, you know. I remember Kim wore a lot of jewelry somewhere in Paris. I think it was Paris. And somebody went to her hotel room and something happened, and then they sold her jewelry. And also because she was posting the same day, and now she learned not to do that, like post the same day, and she doesn't wear a lot of jewelry because of what happened. Can you guys hear that? Kitty is crying. I was just upstairs with her. And she was there. And now I'm here and she's crying. Like, are you kidding me? Come down and... I don't understand cats that do that. I just don't understand why people that got so much money, and yes, there's probably some that help the world and whatever, you know? And then there's others that are like, oh, I know they probably don't say it, but they're probably like, I don't care, I got this money, so I'm gonna get a mansion. I'm gonna have a lot of rooms, but I'm not gonna use it. Like, I don't understand those type of celebrities where they have so much money and they don't know what to do with it. That's what it looks like and I know there's other people that can relate that aren't even rich, not a person that came from a wealthy family. They don't even know what that's like, you know, because I don't know what that's like. But why have a mansion and then you have so many rooms for what? If it's just for you, why do you need a stinking big mansion for? I don't understand that. And then what's going on with the world with climate change? And then they're still going in their stinking stupid private jets. Like, why? Why are they doing that? What is the purpose? And for them, they will not have an answer. And if they do, it still wouldn't matter, because why? They got the money, they're gonna go there, and they're not gonna go in a regular plane like the people that don't have that much money. And it is kind of better than a private jet, because, you know, it would be so funny, one day, you know, just one day the earth gets better when the famous and wealthy people have to listen, where they can't use this or this or this because that's why you're making the earth bad. And I feel like it is the rich people, because what are the people that are working 9 to 5 and coming home and paying bills and using the water, washing their hands, doing whatever, you know? And the rich people, okay, let me use a lot of water, let me take a long shower, let me water outside, let me do, you know, rich people. But it'll be so funny one day they say to all the wealthy, rich people, famous people that have a lot of money, that they say, you guys can no longer use, like, they call them up or whatever, or email them and say, you guys can no longer use a private jet, you have to use business class, or you can use first class, economy class, but you cannot use a private jet. It is banned and all over the world. I wonder what they would be thinking, you know? They would be like, no, my world is ending. No, this cannot be happening. And everyone else is like, just get in the plane and pick, get an assigned seat, and you can pick which one. When rich people, wealthy people can no longer use a private jet. Woo! I would love to see if that would ever happen. And just imagine one day also with gas vehicles, those get banned one day, and the electric, because you know, the more electric, the better it works, because, you know, practice with all the vehicles, they're just starting them out. It hasn't been that long of electric cars, you know? So imagine if that happens, gas cars are banned and they haven't, like, okay, you can't use this anymore. And then all those gas machines, I don't know what they're called, but the gas that comes out in those big tanks, I hope someone knows what I'm talking about, where you drive by some freeway, because it's always by a freeway, right guys? Do you might know what I'm talking about? But those gas things, like, imagine one day those things are banned too, and they say you have to finish all this gas and have it immediately done with and gone, and then it will be much greener, I feel like. I'm about to make some salmon. I think it's ready because I have this topic, but then I have a different topic, and then yeah, that's on my brain. I wonder what it was like in BC AD time, and yeah, there could be actors, like there's this movie I think, yeah, called Gladiator. They're gonna make a new one, second one. I know Paul's gonna be there. Oh, he's a really good looking actor. Like, I think he's from Ireland, or I think Ireland or Scotland, one of those. Man, he's so good looking. He's not that, the age gap for me and him is not that far apart. But he doesn't even know himself. And they're gonna play Pedro Pascal from, if you don't know him, from The Last of Us. He played Joel. Oh my god, they're gonna make a Last of Us 2, guys? I mean, what? There was already Last of Us 2. What am I talking about? They're gonna make a Last of Us, Last of Us 2 for the show, but Last of Us 3, I heard that they're gonna make a Last of Us 3, but I don't know when that's gonna happen, because maybe they have to put new characters, and then the script, and then they have to act it out, and then maybe Neil, is that how you say it? I know who the creator is for The Last of Us, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Neil? Hopefully I'm saying it right. But he said he's I think working on the new Last of Us Part 3, but that hasn't happened yet because they're focusing on the show more. And if you guys haven't played the video game, oh, good luck. Good luck. I already know what happened to Joel. Oh my god, that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to spoil it. If you haven't played the video game, I suggest if you're asking somebody that has played the video game and watched the show and which one should you do first, I say play the video game first, because if you watch the show, you're like, what? Who are these people? Like, yeah, you'll get to know the characters, but if you don't play the video game, and then you're like, so play the video game first if you like video games, but I still suggest you to play the video game and then watch the show. So yeah. Oh, the Gladiator. Man, I got sidetracked. Oh my god. The Gladiator, the people that are gonna play it, and it's gonna be on that streaming thing called Peacock. I don't have Peacock yet. We'll get it one day. I don't know when. I just wonder what it was like during that time, and of course it's just actors playing in the Gladiator time, but how do we exactly know people, it can, even the actors, directors, writers, people that made the Gladiator movie, you know? How do they know how that Gladiator time was like? How? And even the people that, this always like makes my mind go like, what? How do people that, you know, do history, go to school for history, that only want to do history, and I know I keep saying history, but how, like, you get a tour guide and they tell you about this, say you go to the Colosseum in Italy. I didn't go to the Colosseum like to go to the tour because we were thinking, me and my sister, but there was like 100 or 1,000 people just waiting to go in, like, imagine that, you know? So, yeah. But I just want to know, no, not want to know, how do the tour guides that take you and walk you around, this is what happened and this, and this is what happened, like, how? There was no technology, there was nothing. maybe like a drawing or something, but how? I don't get it. And then the Aztecs, the Mayans, you know, and then my background, I have Aztec. It's of course not in the DNA, but I'm saying that because Mexico, Aztecs were in Mexico, and I don't know what their language was, but I remember I was pretty sure it was Mexico City. I don't remember, but it was somewhere in Mexico I was in, and I just remember looking at this one structure building thing, and who knows how long that thing has been there. And I know it's from an Aztec because the way it looked, and it was a circle, and it had like stuff in the thing. I'm like, I would like to know why they were doing this. I wonder what life was like for the Aztecs, the Mayans. I always get interested in stuff like that. And no matter how much people, like the tour guides, history people, I'm still gonna be like, I mean, like the tour guides and history people say like, this and this and this happened, and this, yeah, but like, how do you know? How do you know exactly this is how they lived? I'm just so like, whoa. To me, yes, I always say to my mom, it doesn't seem like people have been here that long. They were here like 80 BC time. It's just so weird that ever since people came to Earth, who knows how long, because, I don't know. You can go to religion, or you can go to, like, as they say, cavemen and gorillas and monkeys came first, and then humans came. But then when I do like more and more research, I'm not religious and all that, no. But I like to see like, what the heck? Like, what came first, you know? It says like, the religious side, this came first, but then the cavemen and this. But then the dinosaurs were here before humans. Like, then what came? Like, but how the heck were the dinosaurs just here? And how the heck did they just appear out of nowhere? And then boom, they died? Of course they died because of the, sadly, the asteroid thing. Imagine if dinosaurs were still here to this day. Oh man, I don't know what I would do. But then, do you think dinosaurs would get along with humans and go on with their life if humans would leave them alone? And then look at the zoos where I don't believe when they say they're here because they're taking care of them and blah blah blah, 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 you know? If you're taking care of them and stuff, and you're having them in the, I don't know, I just don't like zoos. I don't care if they say they're here, they're rescuing them, and now they're here in the zoo to keep them safe from, because they were in a place that something could happen to the animal. Yeah, but then don't they end up staying at the zoo forever? I don't like stuff like that because that's not their home. That's not how they were raised. Would you like it to be watched by an animal? Oh, imagine if it was reversed, the monkeys or the tigers and lions and wolves all in the zoo, but reverse, humans are in the zoo and they're watching you. Yeah, who would want to be watched? No one wants to be in a zoo. Oh my god. I remember watching this Instagram reel, I don't know when, but it was a long time ago. A long time ago. And I remember seeing, I think it was a bear or a tiger. No, I think it was a bear, and it was supposed to be a circus show. And I gotta be on the bear's side because I don't like when people have animals for a stinking show. This is why. They're animals. They're not like, okay, let's mess with them because they're just an animal. No. And then the bear got mad. Like, I'm not taking this. So it was going, like, yeah, I'm on the bear side. Like, yep. I haven't recorded in a while, and for you guys, it's nothing. Like, what do you mean? Last week I saw your video, you know? Yeah, but I pre-filmed, so yeah. You know what I've been doing that if you guys have been watching my other videos, when I don't know which video it has been because I always record, but go look back at my other videos that I already uploaded, and I always say I'm gonna start where I say I'm gonna go back on my gaming channel because I have a gaming channel, but I haven't been on it for a long time because I don't want to play video games on my phone because I have to screen record it, and then I have, you know, so I got a PC laptop, not the fat computer ones because I can't afford that right now. So I got the PC laptop, and then I'm gonna connect it to my MacBook, and then I like how my other clips, I'm talking about Ice Age, I'm talking about other stuff, and now I'm talking about gaming channel. Let's see what I'm gonna be talking about in the next clip, which will probably be in a couple minutes for you guys, of course, but probably an hour for me, or the next day, or a week. I'm gonna start my gaming channel around August, I think around there. And I'm not gonna say what it is until I'm done with the thing. I'm working on something, and then I'm gonna put it out to the world. And let me just say, I don't have a manager. I don't have, you know, like most YouTubers, and they have people behind the scenes that can help them, and with other stuff, and oh, this and this and this and blah 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 da da da, with the manager or assistant, and I don't have no one. It's just me. So yeah, and no, it's not gonna be merch because I'm not even there yet. That's a lot of work right now to think of doing that. But I have something else. If it's already out by August, what the other thing I'm gonna be doing, what I am doing right now, the thing, then I will put a caption here. But if I'm not, then I am probably either August or September it would be done, but I don't know right now. But yeah, it's not merch. If I was gonna do merch, I don't even know what I would put. I have to get an HDMI cord to hook up to my PC and to my camera that I'm recording on. And what I got was a cord to the camera, and then a USB, but it has to be HDMI, and then a cord. I hope that makes sense. The only thing I would play in the PC growing up was The Sims. SpongeBob, I would play that on the Cube. If you don't know, I don't know what to say. I would play SpongeBob on the Cube and Animal Crossing. And you know what's funny about Animal Crossing when I was a kid? I didn't know how to read sound that the Animal Crossing animals would make. The something, you know? But what they said, nope. Because I couldn't read. Fable games, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you played either of one of these games, well, guess what? They're making a new one. They're making, no, not making. It's coming out next year, and I'm most likely gonna play it. I don't know. They had a potato there. They have a volcano, and guess what happened? It erupted. Hopefully everyone was okay and safe, and hopefully it wasn't near a town, because, and I say that like I hope it wasn't near a town, because if you don't know, I went to Italy. Of course, I always say this. I went because I did, and I went to a tour. I did a tour. I don't know how you say the English term, but one of those words. I went to that, and